5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's good, y'all? Bossie in the building for Voices of an Artist.
Co-host Anonymous.
And our very special guest, Miss A.K.A. Promotions herself, Miss Karen's in the building.
What up, what
up? Yes, we're going to get into her segment in a minute, but you know how I do. I do the mental health segment first, you know, because it's really important to give you guys this information because I do care. So does my partner. We do care, and we do care about other people's health, their whereabouts. So please understand that when I do these segments, these are meant for you guys to take in and give it, tell a friend to tell a friend, as they say. So mental health is very important. Always utilize your voice. Always speak for yourself. Don't stay shut when you're feeling down, when you're feeling everything is overwhelmed. There are specific resources for you to get the help. You don't have to necessarily be medicated to get help. So let me correct that, because some people just assume that it's medication. No, it's not required. If you need someone to talk to professionally, that is not your family member, because sometimes we get that moment where, you know, we can't tell everybody everything, but at least you have a safe space to, you know, talk to somebody, you know, and tell them how you feel. Trust me, it works. I used to do it. I still do it in my own terms, and that's God. I pray every day, and I try to talk to him most of the time to try to get my worries and my depression on tact. Trust me, I go through it. Don't, because I make it look perfect. I'm not perfect. Just know that. So it's important for you to get that resources that you need. You could call and text pound 988. That's actually resources for homeless, suicide preventions, also substance abuse, addictions. There's a lot of resources in that local number. It's supposed to be worldwide, but I don't know how it will fit worldwide if certain states require certain numbers. So I'm not going to give you false information. So do check Google and make sure it's there's actually resources within your state. But if you are in the local area like us in New York City, shout out to New York City, Brooklyn, New York, and Manhattan, you can do the pound 988, and it's right there. You just either text it or call it. So yeah, and also it's for homeless too. If you homeless preventions, it got everything in there. Trust me.
There's plenty of resources out here.
Mm-hmm. So please get that out. I don't want to see nobody in the streets. I don't want to see nobody hurt. I want you to take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Because we're supposed to be united, not divided.
Facts.
Absolutely.
How are you feeling, Mr. Anonymous?
I'm good. I'm definitely blessed to see another day, same as y'all. But I'm good. Productive week. A little tired, but, you know, I'm going to take care of that. I'm off the next two. How you doing?
I'm good. Had a little rough week, you know, kids back into the school thing, and I'm still trying to grasp getting up. Or see, now it's like I have bad sleeping patterns. I tend to stay up too late, and then it won't kick in till like hours after the fact that they're gone. And it's like I wish I think that's my insomnia issues I have, and because of my anxiety too, I want to make sure they get up and do what they gotta do. So it's been a really hectic week since they started, like pretty much the whole month. They started school and trying to get them together and get them situated, and I had to sign like a whole freaking guideline construction paperwork. They be giving you. These schools are ridiculous. Like I had to do all that, and I'm like, geez, am I signing for a lawyer? Because the paperwork, I had a whole folder full of papers, and I was like, oh my God. I'm like, schools are getting like, have you heard of paperless, like electronics? I could do that.
Fully there yet.
Yeah, they're not. Like, they're still doing their paper, which is cool. But at the same time, like, geez, how much you want to know? Yeah, it's ridiculous. And how are you feeling, Karen?
I'm good. Things have been going well. So I've been trying to do this new thing because a lot of you guys know the business side of Karen. Y'all don't know the personal side of Karen. So y'all don't see my anxiousness a lot of times, my doubtfulness of these interviews, getting people to come for these interviews, staying relevant, you know what I'm saying, in this whole media game. I go through so much issues with that, and I keep it to myself, but like you said, I pray a lot, and it works. Trust me when I tell you, prayer works. And it'll alleviate a lot of the stress that you have on your mind, your heart, and all of that. You have another place to give that off to. So I've been doing a lot of that, kind of keeping to myself, not really sharing a lot of my plans. And one thing I kept to myself was that we recently got a venue. So I'm very happy for that. And we're going to be doing monthly events there. They're all going to be networking events. They won't be showcases just yet. I'm coming back to the showcases, but this is just networking. I'm trying to have like major people in the building so that it's beneficial for you to come, for you to be there, for you to talk to who's going to be in the building. Okay. That's the type of environment that I'm trying to create with these next 3 events that I have coming up. Okay. So hopefully it'll go off the way I want it to, because once again, I do the promotion part. So it really is about the artist. It really is about whoever the entrepreneur is, whether it's an artist, a dancer, a singer, or a drawer, you know, whatever it is that you are doing, it's my job to push you and to promote you. And so that's my main focus. It really is not all about the money for me. People who have worked with me know this. I just want to get you out there. I want to plug you into the people that's really going to make a big move in your career. So that's a lot of what the networking is about, to kind of get people together. We got so used to doing everything on our phones. Sometimes we forget how to speak to people face to face and how to handle business face to face.
Facts.
So, you know, I want to bring all of that back. You know, I want people, if that'll be a practice moment for an artist or for
like artist
a business person, or, anything.
Yes.
But, you know, I want it to be on that level where we're coming there is for a purpose. We're going to be listening to music and eating and drinking and everything, but I want you to get more out of it than just that. You know, utilize the people that are going to be in the building that offer, you know, all of these opportunities. I'm not going to give names of who, you know, who's going to be there, whatever, but they have opportunities that go further than just New York City. Yes. So, and I want people to grasp on it. You know, I see the posts, I see what people are pushing, and it don't seem like the artists are really hearing it and really paying attention. So, you know, I just want to let the artists know there's lanes that you can get in, is, you know, to push your career. So, and like I said, that's what it's about. That's the job I chose to do because I enjoy. I love helping people. So
yes, amen to that. Yeah, so it's good that you explain that to the new listeners and stuff, and people that do know you, I'm pretty sure they know what you're about, but the new listeners that are actually listening, it's good to let them know what you do and stuff, because we actually got more affiliated with more artists in TikTok now.
Okay. Yes. I see y'all up there heavy.
He has his show Coffee with Anonymous that's been happening heavy for like
can I get like a round of applause for Coffee with Anonymous? Thank you so much.
Yes. And I don't be understanding everything, but I'd surely be up there. I got my phone just dancing and moving like, hey.
Oh, you was it?
She came in a few times. Yeah. She came in.
Was it always like that though?
Every time I came in, there was music playing, and that's what the vibes was on. Y'all was playing new artists and different artists, and, you know, then they were there to hear and to get the feedback from the people. So,
but
like,
you never been there to stay, like, to
no.
get my affirmations first.
No, I've heard you. You did shout me out. I will give you that. I popped in there one day, and you did shout me out. I didn't jump up on the panel though. Okay. So. The thing with TikTok is, like, I get on there and I scroll, but I don't really have the time to sit on there like how people do.
I feel you.
And I don't knock it. I wish I did, but it's like it's always something going on, and then I gotta mute it, and it's like, oh, what's the point? So, You know, I try to get up there when I can, but I'm gonna catch y'all because y'all be up there in the morning, different times. So I'll catch y'all. Definitely will.
It's definitely a good way to get exposure.
Yeah, I'm seeing.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's definitely a good way to meet interesting people that's in the same line of work that we're in. You know, and then you can determine for yourself whether you choose to fuck with them or not fuck with them.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, but we miss you. I mean, the last time I seen you, I was your cook at the barbecue.
At the barbecue,
Yes.
And I said that too. I already told Bossie in messages. I was like, you ain't getting rid of me. Like that happened or whatever, but ain't no real distance gonna come between us. Like
I told her, just
we got
that
shows
too.
we got to do together. We got things,
got plans to do.
business and personal. So
good.
Yeah, I told her because we've been working a few things. We want to do a lot of shows. We're still gonna do that award show.
Yes, that's not
still gonna
forgotten.
happen.
And we're gonna talk about that because we got that spot is kind of fire. Right?
Yeah,
We're gonna do something up in there.
Definitely.
Well,
And I'm gonna cut you off real quick. I just want to give Bossie and Anonymous. I want to give them they shout outs for keeping their passion going. There's so many things and so many people that you come across on a day-to-day that try to tear your spirit up and try to tell you that what you're doing ain't working and that, why you doing it, why you spending money here, why you doing this. And if people really know Bossie, because I'm not going to get into it, but if you really know, then you know. And I just have to give both of y'all props for doing what you're doing and staying focused and not letting the hate and the negative things that people may say or do get to y'all. And I'm very proud of y'all. Y'all was able to move up here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got this going on. I'm constantly seeing y'all deal with different artists and doing different things. You're in and out of town doing showcases. Like, I see it and I pay attention to all of it. So I just want to give you your props, and I got your back. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need help with, encouragement. If you just need my ears, if you just want to vent, or somebody, I'm here. I'm here for all that.
Yes,
thank
you so much.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate that. Really do,
And thank y'all for having me.
Of
I'm always
course.
on the other side giving the interview. So
now it's your turn.
I mean, but every
Loving
time we was doing it over there,
Yeah.
it was a vibe.
Yeah,
all
it's
the
always
time.
a vibe.
So
Yeah,
why
definitely.
not, right?
Right,
Definitely.
exactly.
yeah,
And
energy don't lie. I'm big on
I know
energy.
that's right.
I definitely wanted to bring you in because the simple fact I never seen nobody do an interview for you.
Oh.
So
I had one, but yeah.
we wanted to make sure that you get the interview you deserve because you can go to many interviews, but at the same time, are you really telling your story?
Yes.
This is a place, a platform where you can tell your story and be yourself.
Karen, if you don't mind,
Comfort-
please tell our listeners
Yes.
and our viewers exactly what you do in this game.
Okay.
Yes. Here you go, guys.
So, media, I'm going to break it down. We do the interviews. We do the showcases. I am also a host for different people's events as well as my own events. We're also connected to 3 free access channels in New York City, which is Brook TV, Manhattan Neighborhood Network, and BronxNet. So we have a show that goes on there. So all of the footage that we take from our showcases, from our interviews, those go up on the TV show. So you get a chance to see yourself up on the big screen. So we give them all of those opportunities. And I throw a little extra. It's no monetary fee, but it's just extra. The people that I do know that I am affiliated with, as far as DJs, radio stations, things of that nature, if I feel that I have an artist that is ready for that, like they have their EPK, they have their stage presence is down, they know how to converse with other people, I'll plug them into another opportunity that's bigger than me, but I think would be beneficial for them. So, if I have any artists that I've worked with or interviewed or anything, and y'all can attest to what I'm saying, like I'm not just saying stuff, it's things that actually happen and I've done. So if y'all can attest to it, definitely, please do. But as far as the media, we try to cover all the bases. We just now getting into the flyer thing. So we're doing our own flyers now. Before we were paying people and had to go search. And so now we're trying to get our own flyers. Shout out to Trife Boys because he just recently did my flyer for me that I have for this upcoming event. Cause
Yes, actually.
Shout
like
out
that.
to Tribe Boss.
That's really dope.
Yes. And that's somebody else I want to shout out to. Trife. He's somebody from when I first started this into now. And we got so tight so quick, I don't even remember exactly how we got introduced to each other. All I know is, like, he became my big brother. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, we done broke bread together. We done did interviews. He done came out to showcases. Like, we done had a lot of good times and done business already. And so I'm looking forward to the next chapter of things that we're about to do with him. If you don't know who Trife Boss is, get you some management. Make sure you go do your research on that. But back to AKA, yeah, that's basically it. Like, we try to cover all the bases for the artists, and no sugarcoating anything. I don't try. I do not sugarcoat things for people. If I can't do it, I can't do it. Yeah. And a lot of times people don't want to hear that. You know, they want to hear that, you know, all the things that I want, you're able to do. But unfortunately, there are certain things that I cannot do, and I will let you know that from the jump. You know, like, to be quite honest right now, the interviews that I'm conducting are going to be in venues, are going to be at events that I go to because I'm looking for another studio. So the interviews are going to be set up different, but the interviews are still going on. So I want to give a shout out to Showcase Poppy. He plugged me in.
Shout out to Showcase.
He plugged me into an event that's going on in December.
Yeah, December 11th.
Yes,
the Scarlet event. Yeah, we going to be in there.
I definitely appreciate the love on that.
Yes.
And I was able to get IA Official to come, which is the artist that I deal with that's from Atlanta. So he's going to be coming out here, and he's coming out here with a few people. They're going to be performing. So I'm just super excited for that.
Oh, I
But
can't wait. Yes.
that's going to have to take a back seat for the moment because I need y'all to come out October 5th. When you hit me up in my inbox, or if you hit me in the text, or however you hit me up, I will send you the address, no problem. But I need y'all to come, and I need y'all to show out. It's an all-black affair. So y'all already know. Everybody got a fly black something in their closet that they want to throw on. I know you got that. So just come through and have a good time, because that's really what it's about. You know, meet new people, make new connections,
network,
and you know, just keep building. You know, also got to give a big shout out to Mav. You know, S Street Media.
Yes.
Always my heart. So, you know, shout out to him and all he got going on. 718
Shout out to
Collective.
Mathematics.
Yes.
Get Fat Records. Shout out to PS3. He has new music out, videos out. He's out here doing it big. Make sure y'all tap in with him.
Yes. Shout out to everybody that's been doing their thing, and I really am proud of you. Just know that.
Thank you.
Definitely proud of you.
Yeah, you still sticking through it.
Pushing as you should as a queen. I always tell queens to wear their crowns high up above. Don't let nothing stop you. Don't let no boundaries stop you either.
Right.
You need to be able to push yourself as a queen.
Facts.
And we also need to come together as queens to be united and be as one, as what they say, woman empowerment.
Yes.
And
Ladies, come on, let's stop playing. I see I follow a lot of y'all on social media. Come on, let's stop playing. If we come together and we create something, an all-female something, the ideas are just constantly running through my head. But ladies, let's get it together.
Yes.
We can achieve so much more if we unite with each other. Trust me when I tell you.
Can I get a question in?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
'Cause y'all doing it.
That's us on a regular day, though.
So my question, Karen, is what has led you to do what you do? What has interested you into doing what you're doing?
So I always have to go back to this story. Shout out to Tim, because he's the one. So if you didn't know, I also do security. I was working in security.
I didn't know that.
Okay, yeah, for FO2
So
and
you
all
choking
of that.
people
I
out?
ain't hurting nobody, but I you know, you gotta come correct. I don't when it come to work, I don't play no games.
Just
so.
because she's small, don't think that.
Word. So my boss at the time, he had a studio and things of that. So we would start talking about music. We realized we had music in common. Then one day he's like, yo, I want you to come with me somewhere. And it was to his studio. I went to his studio and he sits me down and he's like, yeah, I want you to get your EIN number once you start your business. He was like, you got a passion for music. You have a passion for music. You need to be doing something dealing with music.
Oh my goodness.
And I mean, no lie, I sat right there on the computer and he pulled up everything, the tax stuff and all of that. I filled it out, got my, my number, did the name, got all of that stuff. And right after that, he ended up doing merch for me. So I had the T-shirts, the cup, the mugs, and hats. And he did those for me. And it was just on from there.
Karen, I remember the story exactly how you just told it. I just wanted our viewers and listeners.
Okay, yeah.
Because you told us. This.
Okay,
And you answered it the very same way.
Yeah.
Very same way.
Yeah, so
You
y'all
remember?
know. Yeah.
So, yeah, shout out to Tim for that. And I just seen him and his wife recently. So,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
my
it's
boy,
a small
Tim.
world.
Tim, my boy, he's dope. You know,
know.
Tim Fonts. Oh, I can't even say the whole thing. Tim.
No, not Tim Vaughn.
Not him, right?
No,
it's
no.
the other,
Something like a lollipop is the name of
yeah,
his.
I know who you're talking about.
Okay.
I just can never get the names correctly. So if I miss your name, I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah. So, and through him, I met some cool people. Jamie, she had her own thing, Real Raw Radio. I believe she still has it going up. So she's constantly doing stuff with artists. She has concerts. Like she's on a whole nother level with her stuff. So I shout her out because she's one of the first people that came to support my events and what I had going on. Yeah, like I don't forget people that were good to me. If you were good to me and you treated me right, I don't forget you.
Amen.
So if I know that there's something I can do for you or anything like that, I'm just gonna do it. I'm not asking you. I know you need it. I'm gonna do it. That's it.
Yes, and that's dope that, it then what's the inspiration behind it though before you started? Like what made you say, okay, I'm just gonna do it.
The fact that I like music, because
Yeah.
at first I'm like, okay, I'll do playlists and create playlists and do that type of thing. But then I'm like, I like to talk. A gift and a curse. Because my mouth is what usually gets me in trouble.
I
So-
know the feeling.
So a gift and a curse. So I'm just like, and I want to meet new artists. I wanted to get into that whole thing. I didn't know it was going to be so much hip hop because my passion is like R&B, old school, stuff like that, reggae. So I really thought I would go into that lane. But it just so happened hip hop landed and it just stuck. And then it was like one person right after another was calling and hit. And then it grew. And by the time I got to S Street Media, it just enhanced because then Mav, he taught me the behind the scenes, the technical part of it on how to do the audio for the podcast.
Shout out to Mav.
How to set the cameras up, how to do the lighting, you know what I mean? How to work it on the computer and all. Like he really taught me a whole nother skill that I'm so thankful for. And then with the interviews, then he does showcases and then he's putting me on to how you do it and how you set it up and this and that. So now showcases is part of something that I can do, that I do rather. So it just got better. Like it just elevated every step that I went to.
Yeah.
And I have no doubt that this step is going to be of elevation also. So I'm just looking forward to it.
Now working so long with these artists, has it ever given you a desire to maybe tap into that as well, man? Like maybe singing a song, maybe rapping.
That is, if he was here right now, he would tell you. That is a goal of mine. They have a place in New York City where you can go. It's a whole studio setup, but you can go there and create a whole album if you want to. It's not you trying to be professional. It's just you getting your voice, down on tape, I guess, or whatever the case is. And I'm going to do that. Like, I'm not going to waste my money and spend to go to the studio and do, like, I don't.
Can you explain the details as to what you're talking about? I
Yes.
am so curious to know.
That's new.
They have a place in New York City, and I'm so sorry that I don't have the name of it, but you can basically go there and create a album or whatever, a song. You could create a song, and maybe not an album, but you could create a song so you can kind of hear yourself. And I feel like, if anything, that would be my first step of trying to
turn it out. Yeah.
When I was younger, you couldn't tell me I couldn't sing. I sang Karen White, Superwoman in the talent show.
I think we always like that.
And we used to choreograph. Me and my friends come up with dance moves and everything. So
your drink.
He's like, peace.
I wanted to don't go. You that's in my cup.
But singing is a passion. A few things. I'm not going to say a passion, because I feel like if it was a passion, I wouldn't have done the things to mess up my voice. So it's just something that I really enjoy doing. Like, I be around the house singing all the time. Like, I know Top Singing be like, oh, okay, shut up. I can hit a note or two, but when you feel in the music, you don't even
you don't care. You're like, you're gonna hear me as I am. Like Mary J. Blige said, take me as I am.
But definitely singing, dancing. I used to write music. I used to write poetry. My mother could tell you, she's found, since I've moved out of the house, she's found books of songs and poetry and all different stuff I used to write. Like, that used to just be my thing when I was younger.
I seriously think you should do it. I think if it's a desire of yours, I think you should do it.
I agree.
And listen to yourself manifesting. Something, an idea or something heartfelt. You feel me?
I agree.
It's very rewarding. It's awesome to hear yourself create something.
Because I always, that's always a thing that I say. Like, I gotta hear myself. I want to hear myself. Yeah,
because a lot of people don't hear themselves.
Like, I can, and that's why I don't just sing out the way I do. Because I'm like, I know when I sound bad. I know when it don't sound right. And
listen,
but everybody is their own worst critic.
Yes,
course.
Definitely.
Very true. Very true.
Because if something ain't right, I'll be like, nope.
We'll see. But right now, we focus on October 5th. Don't forget. October 5th. All Black Affair.
I like how she backflip off that subject.
Yes. And I need y'all to come out, and I need y'all to enjoy that.
Yes. So October 5th, y'all come tune in. It's going to be a whole vibe. I'm also going to be promoting it on the pages and stuff like that. So
and Bossie V and Anonymous going to be in the building.
Yes.
They're going to be in the building.
Yes, we are. Voices of an Artist going to be right there.
Absolutely.
And supporting heavy.
Because that's what we do, and that's what it's all about.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
We support heavy. It's really refreshing to have these opportunities. A lot of artists need to really understand that sitting on your behind and then expecting it to fall in your lap is not going to happen.
No.
You
got to put in the footwork,
yes, you have to put your foot in the door and go.
Yes.
There's no stopping. There's no breaks. Trust me. Even though we look like we be on break, but we not.
What? If this phone could talk, what?
Right?
5, 6 in the morning. I
forget.
even have to watch myself because I be ready to inbox people, and then I have to look at the time like, oh no, don't do that. They'll block me. They be like, are you crazy? But I just be. When I come up with the idea or the plan or the this, it's like, oh, I gotta, get it together ASAP. So I'm very impatient with that also. That's why I try my best to not work with too many people, and it's not even to be funny.
It just gets
because I know my personality and how much I can take, and I know 15 voices, and that's too much for me. So I'm good. Like, if I could limit the amount of people that's around me and talking and all of that, I think I function very well.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do both, but I prefer.
I feel you. Being that said, so you working a regular job at the same time.
It's temporary. It's not.
It's a job.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I said,
right,
Queen.
right. Yeah.
No.
I mean, I got licenses.
She has
and
a
all
job,
that,
y'all.
got things to pull out.
Yeah. She has a job, y'all. So don't let her talk shit. She has a job. And the fact that you have a job, regular job, and then you have that.
Yeah.
How do you find time to have you time? Because it's definitely important to have that.
Because it's
time.
necessary.
Yes, because that's the only way you create.
It's so necessary for me, even if it's an hour out of the day.
Yes.
I have to, and that's getting away from him. That's getting away from the kids. That's me throwing my headphones on, and I'm like dead to the world. Like, it is just all about me at this moment because this is what I need. I do that regularly. And I didn't always do that because I didn't know. I thought I had to be out the house, or I had to go and be somewhere else, and that's beneficial a lot of times to be out of the house, but sometimes you can't be, and you have to make it work kind of wherever you are.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Facts.
Yes.
I have no problem blocking people out when it's needed.
Yes.
I definitely know how to do that. Because you have to. And like I said, I'm all the way grown. I'm not a young girl. I'm not old, but I'm grown and I know me.
Yeah.
And so knowing me eliminates so many problems and so many issues because I'm like, I already know I'm not going that way because that way is going to take me to a place I don't want to be. So we're going to keep it going over here. I don't need to investigate. I don't need to find out. And I do that with people. You know, you won't know. Because and I have a good one and all that with the smiles. You won't know.
Yeah.
You'll know by my presence not being there, by me not hitting you up in your inbox, by me not liking something. Like, I'm just going to disappear. We don't have to have ill words and all of that because in this business, there's a chance that you are going to come across somebody again that you be like, oh, wow. So it's no nasty words or nothing.
No love lost.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, you do you and I'm over here with me. Like I said, I know me.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to put myself in any situations that's going to have me flip and turn into something else because it could happen.
Yeah, definitely.
I've lost friends. I've lost family. I've lost people because I've let my temper take over. I don't regret it. But, like that's just what it is. So
that's your contraption over there.
Oh, wow.
You got to turn the thing off. The alarm thingy, whatever. The ringer. I can never get these names right. It's like the thing.
I'm like, she got a name for everything.
Yeah, the thing,
that's all right. My mother always said thing there. It wasn't until I got, like,
I think that's where I got it from, too, from my mom.
I don't know what thing there is.
I got it from my grandparents and my moms. They be saying the thing, the that, the
nicknames.
Like, you know what I meant. Yeah, but that's good to find time for it. They're going to keep... They're interrupting the live.
That's how it be, y'all. Y'all
Yeah,
know when it's live, anything go down.
Yeah, we do. we on live. We just do our thing. You know how we do it. It's always the phone always acting up. Oh, and we told her, a daughter. Let me see. Let me let her know. But yeah, that's a good thing. That
Tell her not to call.
I know. We need to have that type of me time.
Yeah.
Because
do you?
Yes.
Okay.
I make sure I do.
Yes.
I used to not.
Yeah.
That's why you always see me outside. But now I made initiatives for me to make time for myself too, personally.
Yes,
because I'm Superwoman, but I'm also super tired.
Yeah, it happens.
So, you know, and the age comes with it too. As you get older, certain things I'm cool with, certain things I'm not. Like, I love to vibe. I vibe sober, non-sober.
I know that's right.
So,
yes.
I'm a whole vibe. I could go to a place and not drink.
Facts.
Or smoke. None of that. I could chill. But, you know, sometimes I just like to chill in general. Like, I like to be home. I like to spend time with my family. You know, I do have to sometimes do that. And I didn't realize that till, like, a year ago. With that being said, when everything just went crazy and stuff like that with my moms and a lot of family members and stuff, so it's like that was my point where like it's like I gotta chill.
Nah, I feel you.
Because if not, I'm gonna burn myself out.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to do that.
And it's for your well-being, your kids.
Yes.
You need mommy in a good space so that everything else will flow right. Because I'm sorry, if we're not right in the house, I'm sorry, the house is gonna be crazy.
It really is.
It's like we set so much of the energy and the tone for how our home is, and it's like we have to make sure we can just maintain that. So even if it's, and I have one at home too, so don't take it personal, but even if you got to tell him, yo, go somewhere, please. Go find something to do for about an hour or 2 hours or something.
Listen, I tell him that, he hey, what's your response to that? I tell you that, you be like, yeah, right behind you.
Nah, hey, I feel
it's
you.
It's cute. It was somebody else that was like, yeah, you crazy. You some psycho. No, we good. But it's different.
Yeah.
But he does it in a cute way because he wants to make sure I'm good.
Yeah,
that's
understandable.
Which is cool, and I do have my me time. I be in my room chilling. Mm-hmm. Like I don't, when I do, people. I'm glad you explained that too about me time. It doesn't have to necessarily to go out to places.
Yes,
we can just chill in the house in our room and just watch a movie or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Things like that. Like pamper, how to get some Bath and Body,
yep.
and get some little app salts in it, little tub, little candles, set the candles. But yeah, there's a lot of things.
Drinky drink on the side.
Yeah, your little wine glass, little
set it up, change the bowl, put a different color in the room, get the whole seat. Like, stop playing.
Yeah, so there's ways to do it. Even for men too. Men have ways to have their me time. Like they want to get pampered, they could do
exactly.
They could have their own music vibe, like they do.
And I support it. I'm a wife who supports guy time. I support your sports. You want to do your sports stuff and all. Like I support it because guys, I feel like men have so much pressure on them.
Yes,
like we deal with a lot, but the guys they deal with a lot, and they're expected to always be okay. They're just expected to. So, like, I let my husband know, it's okay. Like, it's all right. Have your time. Have your moment. Have whatever you need to get yourself right. Because I need your mental on point, too. Just like you need mine on point, I need yours on point. So, we're going to make this work together. But it's definitely, I see a lot of women. And I ain't ganging up on us, so don't think that, y'all.
No,
I'm just being a little honest. A lot of times
you being fully honest.
Us women, we put so much on men, and we don't give them no breaks. It's like every day, what you doing? How much money you got? What's going on? I need this fixed. I need this car. I need this. I need that. It's a lot. It's a lot.
I need to chill with that too.
I put that up on TikTok, and I was surprised that it only got like maybe 60 something likes or whatever. Because my thing was to support. I'm making it general now, but in my post I put black women support our black men, because I feel like we're at a fight right now.
I noticed a lot of posts about that too.
And also us as a people. Black, white, Spanish, whatever, Chinese, like it doesn't even matter. Us as a people, we have to learn to speak. I watch so many videos and I see things while I'm out in the street, and I'm like, so many situations could be handled different. It don't even have to turn to violence, but we allow our temper to take us to 1,000. And there's no way of coming down from that.
Temper
and
and
so
pride.
nothing gets handled. The situation is constantly escalating worse. And for us, especially for us, I want us to learn how to talk and communicate. We don't have to be speaking all, mousy to each other and all that. No, if it's aggression that's needed, then so be it. But, just learn to use our words better and stop trying to go for the guns. Stop trying to go for, want to fight and want to do.
Yes.
We need to be here. Our babies need us to be here. There are so many mothers. There's so many mothers, young mothers that are dying, young fathers that are dying. It's like, come on, let's do better. I'm big on, if you know better, do better.
Yes.
And we have to get to that point where we start doing better. We know better. We know better. We know what it takes. You know, a little bit of respect. A little bit of respect goes a long way. And I feel like we're losing that, especially with the younger generation. I feel like I'm a person that understands. I kind of see things deeper than what you're saying. I kind of see the situation a little deeper. So I handle people accordingly.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say I've never, but I haven't really had a younger person like wild out, like what the fuck, and excuse me, but I've never had somebody like go crazy on me as a young. It's always, oh nah, excuse me, ma'am, like my bad. They might have cursed or said something crazy on the train. They like, my apologies, you know. So I've never gotten the disrespect from them, but I see where the disconnect comes from, and it's all in our communication. If your tone is a certain way, when you start speaking to somebody, their tone is going to go to your level. There's no reason for them to get all crazy if you're not crazy. If you just calm and chilling, they have to come down. So, you know, patience and being able to understand each other. There's a lot of mental health issues, like you spoke on earlier, that a lot of parents, a lot of people don't want to deal with, don't want to touch. I have conversations with people. I see that there's an issue, and I have a conversation with these people, and you know that conversation might have changed their whole day. Maybe they was going to hurt somebody. Maybe they was thinking of doing something they wasn't supposed to be doing. But I'm taking them all out that space, because our conversation going to be upfilled, joyful. I'm pray for you if I have to. Like, where you want to take this? So, you know, society, I just want us to do a little better. And us as a people, black people, I'm definitely speaking to us a lot, because we got a lot of crap with us, and we need to get it together. You know, we need to start leaning on each other a little bit more. And remember, back in the day, it took a village. If I see your kid doing something that they're not supposed to do, I'm going to try to correct them. And you, as the parent, shouldn't come behind me and try to scream on me and want to fight me for saying something to your child, especially if it saves their life or if it's a good lesson for them.
Yeah, you know what it is about that? Back then, it wasn't people like they will chastise them, but they won't overly chastise them. You get what I'm saying?
It was I think it wasn't so much of that, because I got chastised, and you know, there was a few neighbors that, you know what I'm saying, if they had to pop me, they was able to do that. It was a level of respect. They didn't have to, but it was just an automatic level of respect that I had for older people, where you was Mr., Mrs., ma'am. I'm not raising my voice to you. I'm definitely not cursing around you. It was just a level of respect that seems to have gotten lost somewhere.
Yes, definitely.
And
it definitely
you know, I would like that to come back. Not, you know, for the younger people, I don't want to be disrespected, and you know, they gotta talk to me a certain way, and they gotta deal with me this way, and it's like, come on, we gotta respect each other. It don't go one way. You can't come at me on 1,000 and think I'm just going to stay at 10. Like, you gotta be expecting something, but it don't have to even go there.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't take that in consideration at all. They just...
That's why like I said, communication, I think, kills a lot of things. And music, that's another reason why I love music. I have been in places where this one don't like this one, and this one ain't like this one. But once that music come on,
it brings them all together.
What?
It brings them all together.
They done forgot what they was mad about.
Yeah.
Now they
It's
trying
powerful.
to battle each other. Or you think you doing something? Or you think you okay?
It's powerful.
Even if it's just for a minute, you know what I mean? Like that togetherness, that's what we need to get back to. And speaking of parties, I just seen a post today on TikTok, and I'm going to speak on it, where somebody said, bring the old school club party back. And they showed the back in the 90s and the early 2000s how everybody was up in there dancing. It wasn't no phones in nobody's hands. Nobody was recording. Everybody really just came out to have a good time.
Everybody distracted.
And that's part of what the networking event, once again, October 5th, that's part of what this is about. You know, it's a little way to kind of bring that back a little bit. You know, let's let's interact more with each other. We can find out so much more. People limit what they put on social media. You can't really expect to know someone fully off of social media.
Yeah, it really can. You gotta really.
And a lot of people are getting paid, so they're just putting up stuff that's going to get them paid. That don't mean that's who they are.
Yeah. Speak about it. You gotta know.
I'm unapologetically me all the time.
And
that's why I can't jump. It's not easy for me to just jump on live, and it's just not, because I'm like, what if I don't have nothing really to talk about? What am I just sitting up here for? Like, it's just.
And like I said, she got a lot to talk. She does a lot.
She'd actually be an interesting guest.
Yeah, you would, because there's a lot of people that we
Coffee
know.
with Anonymous, yo.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Yo, I would love that.
Because a lot of people that we just recently got acquainted with, they're artists too.
Okay.
But they mostly do TikTok. They don't do Instagram like we do like that.
You don't know that.
A few of them told me. No,
Okay.
the new one, that the guy that you played, the new one that Melissa introduced us. Shout out to Melissa, our what do you call her, Headspin Production.
Oh, shout out to Headspin Entertainment.
I know what you gonna like.
Shout out to Headspin Entertainment, Melly Melski.
She introduced us to somebody recently, and he's a dope artist. I actually posted him on the podcast page. He's a really dope artist.
Oh, the one Melissa submitted?
Yeah. He told me himself.
Yeah, he fire, yo.
He said he doesn't do IG. He doesn't know nothing much about that.
Oh,
well,
wow.
It's
you know,
just
I don't
TikTok.
know the man. I ain't gonna tell him that.
We're gonna have to bring him in.
You're gonna have to take it all. In
Yeah.
order to get discovered, you're gonna have to be on a lot of platforms.
Yeah, facts.
Which I told him. I was like, well, it's good that you got connected with us, because I told him, I was like, I'm definitely a pusher, and I'm going to put you in group chats. Just mute the shit, because it's going to get crazy. There's always something going on for people. So I was like, if you really want to continue pursuing this, you have to branch out to other platforms.
Facts.
And he understood that. We communicated. He understood that. And he added me on IG. I put him in the group chats. I don't know if you noticed, I did.
Yeah, I noticed some new people in there.
So I put him in there, introduced them to him, and helped him get his followers up on IG. But people have to know that with same thing you do with TikTok, you got to do it for IG, and you got to do it for Facebook.
Facts.
Because
Facts.
even though the algorithm is different, but trust and behold, when you get the right hashtags and the right people that you connect with while networking in group chats and stuff, the thing will grow. Everything will grow.
Definitely.
It's just you got to take time and patience. Same way you have time and patience for TikTok, it has to go into other platforms.
Facts.
So it's easy to do, but you just got to be willing to do it.
Yeah. Facts.
You know?
Yeah. You got to put the work in. If you want it bad enough. And one more thing I want to speak about with these group chats, y'all. Some of you artists, I need y'all to stop getting gangster in these group chats.
Yes.
If you have a problem with one person, go to that one person's inbox and tell them how you feel. If you don't have a phone number to call them, hit them up however you can. But take it to that person.
Yeah.
Stop getting in these group chats and making it available for everybody to hear and see, and you want co-signers, and if you was wronged by somebody, go to that person and deal with it. Like the amount of arguing and stuff that goes down in these group chats, which are supposed to be for business, they're supposed to be for opportunities and to let you guys know what other things are coming up. So for y'all to take it so personal and want to get on there and carry on, it's like, it's ridiculous, and it kills yourself out of an opportunity, because there are so many beneficial people in these chats that you may not even be aware of, but they see everything that's going on in it, you know. So sometimes you have to be careful of what you're doing and how you saying things, because you could kill yourself out of an opportunity that could be major for you. So you know. And just in general, if you got beef with somebody, take it to that person. All of this online, all this gangsta.
Yes,
it's unprofessional.
It's very unprofessional. It really is. It's annoying, and it's very annoying. I totally agree, because that is and it kills the vibe in the group too.
Yeah, it does.
It's not gonna kill no vibe in my group, because if you want to wild out, I'm gonna let you wild out. I'm gonna let you have your little 5 minutes, and then I'm
I
gonna
know
hit
that's
you,
right.
and then I'm gonna hit you up in your inbox, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel, and then you're out the group, and you're out of anything that I have going on. I will always bypass your name, even if you're not blocked, because I don't think it's necessary to block everybody. But
Yeah.
you know, I don't have to deal with you, and like I said, the opportunities won't.
I give it to you with that because I don't need to give no explanation. You know what you did, and you did what you did, and you just out. That's simple as that. I don't give a fuck.
I ain't mad. I'm not mad at you.
Like I don't. It's like me explaining to a grown ass person. Like you know what you did. The fact that you did it and you knew what you did, it's appalling to me. So it's like, you know what?
A lot of that is dealing, because I have a FO too. So the type of security I did was dealing in the shelters with the mentally disabled. So the way you have to speak and the way you have to handle them is totally different, kind of like childlike.
Yeah.
You know, you have to be very calm and, you know, kind of easygoing to kind of get what you
point
want
across.
from, you know, from the person. And
You ever had a bad experience there?
Oh yes, I've had a client hit me. I've had a crazy woman come off of the street and she just spit on me, kicked me and spit on me. I mean, it ain't hit nothing but my clothes. It ain't hit, you know, me. And mind you, she was handcuffed and kicked me. She was handcuffed. Cops was right there. But she just, when I tell you, I'm a different person at work, yo. It is so, I'm so serious. I'm so by the book. Like, I just feel like if you give these people a chance to slide and to slip and do, you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
So it was always having to be on point. But like I said, this lady came in off the streets. I don't know what she was on, but she seen me, and from she seen me, she did not like me. She wanted to tear me up all over the building. She was bigger than me, so she was like, oh, what's that saying that people say, like,
Big
you
back?
No, you like $150 wet, or you were 100 pounds wet, or something like that. She said something to that effect, because she was bigger than me. I'm just like, yo, you gotta be. But I've dealt, you know, I've had to tussle, and that's showing my age a little bit because I just used the word tussle. But I've had to tussle with a few clients. You know, thank God it didn't get too serious or, you know, anything like that. But you know, I've learned how to do the mental health. I have a certificate in mental health. So it's just certain ways I feel like I know how to speak to people.
Yeah.
Dealing with certain things, you know, because I've had to deal with people. I'm about to hurt homegirl right there. And I mean, people bigger than me, and it's like, how am I going to stop them? How am I going, you know what I'm saying? Like, how am I going to stop this from happening? My words. That's why I say it's a gift and a curse, because that's what I had to use at that moment. There wasn't nothing to restrain them. I'm smaller than them. You know what I'm saying? So me stopping them physically was going to be a big challenge.
Yeah.
So the only other thing I have is my mouth.
So
And I
so
have
how
to
many
use
times
that.
out of 10 has it saved the situation? Has it calmed it? Has it totally
I would
kept
say
it from
maybe
bur-
8.
8?
Maybe
That's
8.
nice. Those are good numbers.
Maybe 8.
Yo, can I get a round of applause for that, sir? Yeah, absolutely. Those are good numbers. That's what's up.
Yeah, my thing is I don't need to say shit. I'll just remove you and block you. We good.
I ain't mad. I ain't mad.
I don't got. It's, you know, it's what I say is like, I don't got time to sit here and explain to a grown ass person. If I told you specifically why I put this group chat together, and then you decided to do the opposite of why I'm doing this, I didn't do this for y'all to beef. I did this because I want everybody to network. I want everybody to eat. You feel me? And the fact that you just lost your plate, you can't eat now. Go somewhere else to eat. Not at my table.
And that's just it. And
You know?
and another thing I want to say is my loyalty is very strong. My loyalty is like on a million, on a trillion with people. So there's been a few relationships I've had to cut. You know, if I see an opportunity that's still beneficial for maybe that artist, I may say something. But one thing I will say, if you're an artist and you ever dealt with a family member of mine, it's a wrap. it's a wrap. There's no get backs. There's no going backs. There's no I'm sorries. It's a wrap for you. So I'm just gonna leave that there. If you're an artist or you're anyone I've done business with, and you've intertwined with my family, and things ain't go all the way right with my family, it's a dub for you. And that's the type of time that I'm on.
It's like you have to be that way though.
I don't play when it comes to my family because I only deal with a few family members, and those family members I rock with to the grave. So you're not going to get a chance to play with them. You're not going to get a chance to play with them or me. So, you know, that's where it is. If anybody needed an explanation or they wanted to know why relationships might have went sideways, that's my explanation for that.
And if they want to wear the shoe, you know, if it fits.
Wear the motherfucker.
No, wear it. There you go.
Wear that shit. Lace that bitch up.
Yeah.
Shout out to my nephew, Teddy Scamboosley. He out here doing it big. Got another video dropping, about to drop. Got new songs.
Let's get it.
K Banger.
Yes.
He in the
Yes.
he just in the dungeon working on so much right now. So I just can't wait. I can't wait to see what everybody has in store. And again, like I said, October 5th, make sure y'all come out. I'm trying to make this something major, a game changer.
Yeah, it's a network event, y'all. It's not a showcase. I'm pretty sure she's gonna probably most likely have them play some of the artists that are going to attend. Like I said,
oh snap!
It's going
this
to
one,
attend.
See, this is why me and Bossie rock the way we do.
Yes,
Because of the last hour of
Yes.
the event, I am going to be playing all of the artists that I've dealt with, all of the artists that I've interviewed. Their music is going to be playing.
Yes,
So, you know, I'll give you a breakdown of the playlist if you see your name. But like I said, I'm trying to I am making this an event that is really about benefiting the artist or benefiting the entrepreneur that's going to be in the building. That's what it's about. It's about y'all. And I'm thankful. I want to also shout out Life. Definitely want to shout out Life because he definitely came through with an opportunity that was beneficial for us. So I appreciate you for that. And, you know, we on it. So shout out to him. Shout out to you guys for having me here. As you see, I'm just a talking away. I'm gonna be quiet. Y'all got more questions?
We want. That's the point. We want you to talk your shit.
You definitely did your thing.
Voices of an artist. Listen, Voices of an Artist is what it is. Voices of an artist. You have a voice. You're an artist
we let
yourself.
it be heard, yo.
Yes, you're an artist yourself. You're an artist yourself. These are artists speaking. So use your voice. Trust me, this is what we about. We support it heavy, and we're
Give
so
it a
proud of
curse.
you.
Give it a curse.
And besides, we personally know you. We love you, Karen. We miss you.
And the feeling is mutual. You come across people sometimes, and the vibe ain't always there. You're cool with them, but you know it don't be like that. So that's why I said we covered both sides. We got the personal and we got the business.
Yes.
And I'm thankful. Shout out to Showcase Poppy because he helped form that also. We got tighter because we got a chance to work together and be at events together. So like I said, I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for the connections.
I was actually excited that we was together at the showcases together because I feel like it's like you work well with certain people and certain people you don't. And the fact that I work really well with a lot of people, even though if they feel like I'm not, if the feeling is not mutual, it is what it is. I don't give a fuck. I still do me.
Basically.
I'll still a vibe regardless.
That's right.
But to actually have that type of business with somebody, to actually have that passion, the same passion, it works so freaking well. Y'all have no idea when you building relationships in the business is so important.
Yes.
Because when you have that, things can go millions and millions around the world. Like you have no idea. And the feeling of working with somebody in the business that has that mindset, that's willing to let's go do this. I was like, where you gonna do that? All right, we're gonna do this. And I love that opportunity and situation that me and you deal with a lot. And then, you know, it's a lot sometimes, but we make it work.
Yes.
And if I can't do it, you do it. If I get
And yo, I don't even know if y'all know how talented Bossie is. Like, yo, I be asking her like, yo, a logo. She done created logos for me that I'm about to start putting in effect in a minute. The flyers, you know what I mean? Like she's mega talented. Whatever it is, whatever websites, the social media aspect of it, like down to getting your credit together. If you trying to get your credit together, talk to my girl. Like,
yeah, I sent her
her knowledge
stuff.
is just beyond. And like I said, I appreciate her, and I'm glad. I'm glad we rocking out. It's gonna be a fun ride. That's all I could say. It's gonna be a fun ride.
He thought I won't be the only one drinking that. Nope. Try again.
And shout out to Sydney, which is the co-host. She's not here today, but shout out to her and her beautiful daughter. That's my homegirl. She was at my barbecue, and yo, that was my road dog. She held me down, yo. So
shout out to Sydney.
Person she is, yo.
Shout out to her, yo.
Yeah, shout out to
I miss
Sydney.
her. I really miss her, yo.
She's going through something personal, y'all. So if you haven't seen her around like that, it's because she's dealing with things. Which is, I talk to her, so I make sure she's okay. You know. I tell her all the time, she felt bad because she hasn't been coming, but I told her that your personal life is more important right now.
And Sydney, if you're watching this, please. Communicate with me. Don't be scared of me. I'm not going to bite you.
We in a group chat together. How you scared of
me? Yo. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what's going on.
Yes. You know.
I
want to know. You leave me clueless. I'm totally oblivious as to why you're not here. And I'm feeling some type of way right now.
You heard that, Sydney?
It got to be girl talk. It's probably just girl stuff. That's all. Don't take it personal.
Like Monica
totally
said,
kidding.
don't take it personal.
But I'm just fucking with y'all. But listen, we love you. We want you back. You know, and I hope all turns out well. Whatever you're going.
I need to know more info about the Statue of Liberty, y'all.
Yeah.
I know that's right. Y'all, she's funny as hell,
yes.
Oh, and the sea, the ocean. Too. She be doing the ocean too. I'm like, what? I didn't even know this and that. I'm like, wow, okay, I see you. I used to be into that too, the marine biology stuff. I used to be really into that. I went to a school for that. But unfortunately, it transitioned me into wanting to do other things, not that specifically. Yeah, but it was a really dope experience, you know, fishing. I went fishing at school. I got to dissect things, which was weird for me at the point because I'm like ill. But then I got used to that.
Cool when you get to see like how the organs work and what's this and what's that. I used to like that part of it.
I think that's what gravitated me into wanting to do the
cut
medical
open something. See what's going on in there.
Meaning you have no problem cutting something open.
If I have to.
You know.
Shout out to my daughters.
Shout out to the kids.
If y'all don't know, AKA is a combination of all of our names. A for my oldest daughter, Amira. K for me, Karen, and Amina, which is my youngest daughter. So that's where the AKA came from. It's not the sorority. It has nothing to do with that. It was just me and my baby's initials. So that's where that came from. Because people always ask me, so let me just throw that out there. Because I know tons of people are going to watch this, so I'm going to give y'all the info now.
Yeah, that's really good that you explained that, because I always wondered. I just didn't even think that it was AKA. I thought it was just regular AKA, you know, because everybody used AKA. So
it was a little meaning behind it.
And that see right there, that's creative. That's where you would
motivation.
not know. You would not know.
My baby's in her third year of college, my oldest.
Shout out to
my
her.
youngest is a senior in high school. So shout out to them. They did what they were supposed to do. I have no complaints.
Amen to that.
Yes.
Thank you, Rick.
Congratulations.
Shout out to Rick, man, on the ones and twos back there, making sure everything went right.
Shout out to him.
Yes.
Shout out to Rick.
Yeah, shout out to
what
him.
is it? DSN, right?
It's DSN, yes, and next is I can't never get it right, Rick. I still tongue tied with the name. Oh my God.
That was funny.
I was thinking tongue tied with the name. I'm like, yeah, that.
Like that.
Like you understood.
Bloopers.
Yes.
Shout out to the bloopers.
Yes.
Listen, you're gonna get me as I am, so that's how it is. But yeah, it's really dope that you have that. That's really cool because our names mean something personal to us too. Mm-hmm. So that is good to, as a business person, it's good to explain.
Yeah.
Why. It's why you're named that, because everybody always wonder why it's matching, So it's like now that some people don't explain it.
Yeah.
Like
and
why
then when I was in Florida, a bunch of people was asking me like, "You're part of the sorority? You're part of this?" I'm like, no.
Oh my God, that's too
And that's
funny.
another spot. I already said it. We're gonna have this discussion. But Tampa is the next move.
Florida.
Tampa, my brother stays out there, and I've been out there numerous times, and I love it. I love just about every spot that's on the Strip. I got to know the people and all of that, so I'm definitely planning a big showcase in Tampa for 2026. So definitely make sure y'all stay tapped in with that. I already know I got my IA official, I got my K Bangers, I got my Press Money, I got my Teddy Skin Boozleys. I got a few that's in there, but I want this to be something real big. And I want some artists have not been out of New York. It might sound a little crazy or whatever, but there are some artists that have not been out of New York, and I want to create, like I'm going to get a huge Airbnb. You know what I mean? So the people that do come, y'all ain't got to worry about getting extra hotel and extra this, extra that. Everybody will be good, but come out there and experience that situation and see how that is. And, take it further. I want to go to Texas next. Texas next.
There's a community within TikTok that does that.
Yeah. So.
In Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, they were actually speaking about it and stuff like that. They wanted us to go out there too, but we want to. But we want to first experience it ourselves.
Oh yeah.
Before we do
just kind of go out there
to
and
see
what's
going on, and then we'd be like, all right, we will do it because you can want to do it with a group, but what if you not feeling it?
Yeah, you gotta.
Well, why not do it? This is
but you get what I'm saying.
It's
like we like to plan things and stuff and have everything together and to make sure.
Even if I'm doing a group thing, I'm always gonna come a day or two ahead of the group.
Yeah.
Because I want to feel everything out for myself. I want to get to meet the people for myself. I want to get the connection from them myself.
Yeah.
Before everybody is around, because my personality might seem dominant here, but around
other places,
you know what I'm saying, other people, other personalities, I might be the most timid one in the room.
Yeah.
And I realized that about me. Sometimes I can be, because it could be anything.
Ain't nothing timid about you.
You can't with him.
I don't even know how to finish that now.
I say that because I know her, y'all.
But I definitely want to get the vibe. And
Bossie do know way more than I do.
Yeah, I know how she is. I know how she is.
I pulled you to the side at an event because I felt some type of way.
Right.
Like, I like to handle things quick too. I don't like to let things linger. If I know there's an issue or something, like, come on, let's talk.
I remember we never talked when I first started talking to you, because you thought I had an issue with you.
Yeah. I thought you ain't care for me. So
yeah, because I was always serious.
Yeah.
So she was like, we finally spoke, me and her. And that's how I was like, no. I was like, I don't even know you to not like you. What?
I'm so thankful that you came out to the events, though, because sometimes your own mind can have you thinking something that's totally not the case. And it wasn't like no beef or nothing, but I was like, all right, that's not somebody that I can get close to.
I did not notice at all.
Yeah, I was just like, that's somebody that I ain't really.
Here's our story, y'all.
But then she came to the event. She was coming to the showcases, and we was just like, every time I seen her, I was just like, oh snap, this your Bossie, and we just, it's like we just started vibing even more. So whatever I was feeling in the beginning, that disappeared.
Yeah,
because when we was around each other, it wasn't none of that. And then even Showcase Pop me put Showcase Poppy put me on blast. Because I said to him when I met him, I was like, yeah, I didn't really want to jump in your inbox because I see that you be having big people on your platforms, and I didn't want you to think that I was just trying to be around those people. So, and he was like, nah. Like, he was like, you could approach me and say whatever. And I was just like, okay. And we built a relationship. And now we at where we at with it. But that's how I was like, I ain't really trying to jump in your inbox and say too much. Because, you know, like, I ain't on Homeboy and I ain't on this one. So
that's what I'm saying.
But I appreciate him. And shout out to Drewski. I done met him a couple of times. He's definitely doing a lot for the culture, for the hip hop culture. And he just got his flowers a little while ago.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations to him.
So, you know, just much shout out to him and his wife. Yo, shout out to his wife.
His whole team. Like, he has a whole team right now.
All right, shout out to the team, but shout out to his wife.
Yeah, she don't play.
It ain't even that. When I'm watching the videos and all that, I just be like, yo, the personality just comes through, and I just be like, yo, I like how she operates. I just like how she operates. So shout out to y'all, Drewski. Keep doing what you're doing for the culture, because they hearing you and they seeing you. And DJ Energetic, don't worry. You already know sometimes they answer a little slow to stuff. And when they see people that jumped on the opportunity and where they are, then they're going to be like, oh, that's what you was. Because how could you be an artist and not want your music played outside of New York? Denver, Cali, we got Florida,
always giving
like Hawaii, all of these different places. Why wouldn't you want your music played there? So and shout out to DJ Energetic. Keep doing what you're doing. The right ones are gonna come and they're gonna flood you up. Hit the Beat. Shout out Hit the Beat Entertainment. I gotta make it another event. Yo, his events is just crazy. I gotta give it to him. His showcases is off the hook. Him as a person, his personality is crazy. Just a cool person to do business with. So these are the people I'm name dropping, because if there's artists listening, go hit them people up. Like, stop playing. These people have opportunities that could really change your career. Hit them up ASAP. Of course, it comes with a price. If you have no budget, you got to take other avenues. But if you have a little bit of a budget and you can move around a little bit, hit these people up. Because trust me, it could do something for your career.
And also, you get to get paid. When you invite people out, you get paid too. So there's opportunities for you guys. Y'all sleeping. Wake up.
And hit up AKA Promotions.
Yes.
Well, explain to the viewers and listeners, how does that work?
How does that work? It's a simple, hello, how you doing? I see your flyer on such and such. I'm interested. There shouldn't be nothing extra after that, because after that, the promoter or whoever's dealing with the event should gradually give you the details of how to go into the opportunity. There should be no extra pedestrian type shit going on where you just gotta be extra about it. Like, no, if you wanna, all right, cool, but don't waste people's time either. That's another thing. You get an opportunity, people give it to you, you say yeah, and then suddenly last minute you're like, nah, I'm good. Like, don't waste our time.
No, that's not what I meant.
And then, no, that's what I'm getting to. That, don't waste the time. And then you can watch the stuff that we post. Hit us up. The group chats are there too. We put you in group chats for a reason. There's a reason for it, for you to network. DJ Energetic, shout out to him, definitely. He's been promoting his stuff in Voices of an Artist promo group chats heavy. These are opportunities, and he talks his shit because he does a lot for artists. He has his own show, a radio station, and everything that goes worldwide, global, to different countries and states. He gives them these opportunities, and he says it repeatedly, like, here's my email, send me some music. This is the time I go on. Some people don't gravitate to it. And it's sad because they'll go on social media and start complaining about it. Oh, I can't do this. I'm just going to... hello.
Certain people are big boy status. Like, certain people, you have to have a budget. There is no negotiating. There is no hookup. There, you know what I'm saying? You have to come with your business correct, and let people know. If you don't have a budget, then let that be known, so then the person can know how to direct you and where to place you at. It's all about being honest. A lot of y'all come into this and y'all want to pump yourselves up bigger than what it is. Then when we hitting you like, okay, well, it's gonna be $500 for you to pay for this, and you like, what? I ain't got that. But you just was saying that you was, you know what I'm saying? So just be honest. Like there's lanes, there's avenues that people can put you in, no matter if you have no budget and if you have a budget. But just be honest. Don't have somebody go out their way trying to talk to, I'm gonna just throw your name out there again, DJ Drewski, and you know what I'm saying, and you have nothing in your pocket. You can't come up with nothing, but you expecting to be on Hot 97 or 105.1 or whatever. Yeah. It doesn't work like that.
No.
So
of course it's gonna take money to.
Yeah, you just gotta want it. You gotta want it.
You gotta be hungry enough to do it. And but this is something that I stress all the time. You have to invest in yourself.
Yes.
Especially in this craft. If this is your artistry, this is what you're doing. This is what you want to do.
And you would want to.
If you ain't got no backing, no type of financial backup, you got to do that shit yourself.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Where there's a will, there's a way. I always use that line. I mean,
it is AKA Promotions.
There you go.
AKA Promotions. That's it.
There you go.
It's me and my 3 channels that we put the show up on. It's my showcases. It's my interviews. That's it. There's no 50 million people behind me with checks. That's like, here, you good. Exactly. You could go do this. You could go. I'm trying to make it work. And like I said, I got into promotion because I want to help. I want to help as much as I can. So I'm doing all that I can for an artist. But you have to meet me halfway. I can't do everything for
absolutely.
you.
Yes.
And I'm not a manager. Sometimes people get the promotion and manager part a little. I'm not a manager.
But best believe she plugged with people that can.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So she's a good plug to
Definitely.
Hey, we are the plug.
I know that's right.
Yes. That is her show, y'all. So do tune in. You want interviews and stuff like that. She got, like I said, we are the plug. That's her whole shebang right there. She like it. I like the new logo too. How it looks.
Oh yeah, I got
that shit that shit look nice.
Implementing all these new things.
Yeah,
we're gonna get it together. You know, we still have some legal business moves that we have to make. You know, trademarking, registering certain things, and you know, we want to make everything gel together. Yeah, because you know the main goal is to make this a financial thing to where I don't have to do anything else. My husband don't have to do anything else. This is it. Yeah. So, you know, and we know it takes time. So I'm not rushing it. And like I said, I pray. I know God got me, my kids, my family. So, you know, it's gonna be all right. I just take things one day at a time.
As you should, girl. As you should. You're doing a wonderful job.
You got this.
Appreciate that. Yes.
You got this.
Yes. Definitely. So. We definitely super proud of you because you come a long way and to keep pushing yourself.
It's so many doors. Oh God, so many doors that came.
It's gonna be like that. Trust me.
But I don't pay it no mind. I'm like, all right, this way didn't work. I'm gonna go this way.
Yes, you have to. You have to because I was like that too. I felt like I was stuck for a minute, and I'm like, nah, this can't be it. This is not the move. This is not who we are. So I had to make moves. That's the thing. There's one door like this. Nah.
And I've never seen you stop moving.
You see what I'm saying?
If you had a moment of that,
Bossie,
I never noticed it.
Bossie,
I've never seen him. Yeah.
She doing
always got something going on. Like I said, y'all need to tap in.
Whether
Voices
it's
of
handing
artist,
water bottles at some event, she's gonna be there to support, yo.
Yes.
She believes in that 100%.
Yeah, the only time you will not see me at an event
and Bossie is the only one that be there early as hell.
Hell yeah. Yes, I do. You know why? You know why? Because I am not dealing with no nonsense. I'm not dealing with no nonsense.
She be there before this shit open up.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because I want to make sure everything is good. If I have to help you to do something to make it better, I'm there. Yes, I definitely get there early because I don't like dealing with too much crowds. We need a lot
more people
I was just about to say, that's that little bit of consideration and thoughtfulness that we need more of. Just imagine if more people felt like that.
Yeah, especially if you tell people to be there at a certain time. I'm going to be there at the time you tell me.
Yeah, she's like, there's very few like that, man.
And very disappointing, you know, that I have to let artists know that there are no more lates.
Yeah.
When it come to my events, there is no more hour, 2 hours. You get in there when the show start. If you're not there, you won't be a part of it. I don't care if you come 2 minutes after the show, you will not be a part of it. And the reason why I have to do that is because I have to let y'all know that there's a structure. There's a certain way that this has to go, and there's a certain way that I'm running my business. So we can't have that. And if you want to be a part of and know about what's going on and all that, being on time is a must, because I can't come to work whenever I want to. I wish I could, but I can't. I wish I could be like, I'll be up in there 12 o'clock. Y'all see, y'all. I'm not the supervisor and the manager of any other business.
But what if they were to come to you and choose words as you graciously expressed and say, listen, this happened. I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
I will extend the courtesy for the next
That's
showcase.
what I'm talking about. That's what
But if it's the same conversation,
I will extend, because like you said, I'm big on communicating, which means that I must have communicated with you throughout the day. And you've been,
see what I'm saying?
Right. I know
you
that's
let me
right.
know, or you didn't let me know. But if you didn't let me know and you just come when you feel like coming without any communication, then
yeah, that's a
with
no.
communication or without it, that's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
If I say it starts at 7 and you get there 7:02, there's not going to be.
Yeah, because that's pretty cutthroat right there, though.
And the only reason why.
2 minutes after?
Yes, because in order for you to be a successful business, you have to let people know that you're not playing.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
there
I
are
feel
no
you, I feel you.
exceptions. There is no, I'm going to make a way for you and I'm going to figure this out for you. And no, we're not doing none of that. I did that already. All the trial and error done happened already with these showcases, and we're having artists come. And I appreciate all of the artists, I really do, but I need y'all to appreciate me. I need y'all to appreciate the venue, because when it's time to shut down, that venue don't want to hear 10:05. They want to hear 10 o'clock. That's the time that I have it.
Yeah.
So if you get in there late,
Yeah,
that
right,
means I
feel
gotta
you.
push
I
you
feel
back, which means it's gonna push the show back a few minutes or whatever.
Okay.
And I'm not risking that. I'm not gonna mess up my relationship with a venue because you want to come when you feel like coming, because you feel like this ain't as important. Those days are over. We did those already. I had those. We did all of that.
I know.
We did all that. It's
I
a
definitely
done
know.
deal.
She
Yo,
is not.
did I tell y'all she was a vibe?
Yeah,
She's a
Interviews
vibe.
is 150, and the reason why the interviews, because everybody be wanting an explanation and they want to know why.
Over
And
the
I'll break it down
prices?
to you. My interviews are $150, and the reason why is because you go on 3 other platforms, and they're TV platforms, and your particular interview or your showcase, your performance, whatever you did, it gets played multiple times in a month. I'm not sure the exact amount, but it gets played multiple times. So the fact that you get all that exposure on top of social media, me pushing you, because it's not once the interview finishes, I still push you. Like, I still push you out a month, maybe 2 months after. There is a cap, but like I said, it's all about getting you guys out and getting you heard and noticed and all of that. That's the purpose. So that's what the 150 is for. I can't make it any lower, and I won't make it any more. But I don't want to hear complaints. I don't want to hear all this negotiation. All of that is done. I done gave out months for free.
Serious inquiries only, right?
Facts.
Yes.
I know that's right.
I feel you on that.
Yeah,
Yes.
don't come to her with the
And
with
don't-
the BS, because you know you gonna have it. You know.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be busy. I'm going to set you up in showcases. I'm going to set you up in as many things as I can put you in.
Oh, that's right. That's
so,
right.
you know, like, just be ready. Dealing with AKA Promotions is
You
not
have to
just
be ready.
It's not just the interview. It's not just the showcase.
And
it's like
to
ongoing.
be real with y'all, $150, that's not bad at all, yo.
I don't think so.
I
That's
mean,
not bad at all to invest in yourself. Nah.
And you're getting something out of it. It's not. I mean, I
Absolutely.
understand there's people.
I mean,
artists,
you know,
get something
I
out of it.
recommend this to anybody who's doing something for the very first time is do your research. You know, check their references.
Yes.
You know, if they
'cause not
claim,
everybody
you
has
know,
their best
anyone,
interests.
we personally know her. This is what she does. But
Yes.
but anybody else, you know, check their references. So.
AKA
Yes.
Promotions 21 on Instagram. I have tons of stuff there. S Street Media on YouTube. I have tons of interviews. My interviews are played on there with tons of different artists. Shout out to every artist that I interview with S Street Media. And then AKA Promotions on its own on YouTube, which I do have to build that up. But there's so many different platforms where you can see me. Voices of an Artist is another one.
Yes.
So.
Yes. We work together. This, trust me, when I say we work together, we work together. And that's the point of this platform, too. I bring business mindsets like Karen, and it goes on to help you, to let you know, guys, this is for real, for real.
Yes.
These are opportunities. She's someone you can go to for a service for your music or whatever you're doing.
Yes.
She's here. Hit her up.
Facts.
Like, you know, this is why we bring certain people. It's not just artists that come here. We bring business people coming. We had Showcase that he came here. Showcase came here. Twin, he came.
Yeah.
He was talking about his stuff, what he's been doing and stuff like that. People like him, Karen, and it's gonna go on and on and on. And shout out to Big Veg. Big Veg was in here too.
Shout out to him.
Yes.
Yes.
These are people that are actually helping artists grow. Whether it's doing showcases, whether it's promoting them heavy, whether it's doing photography, videography. There's a lot of people that I'm going to be bringing here so y'all can tap in. When I say tap in, it's really to tap
Big
in.
Big Reg was an interesting
Yes.
guy.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, I like Big Reg.
Yeah, he's really. It was funny because the last time he saw him was with Katie.
Katie's event. I was performing.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you know much about Katie. She's a photographer and she does podcasting and stuff like that.
And he interviewed me.
Yeah, he interviewed him at her show. So that was the last time they saw each other. Yeah, so because he's always asking for it. And I'm like, he's working, you know, he's doing his thing, you know. So he's like, okay, just tell him I say hello.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so yes, please tap in, y'all, to get these opportunities. There's more people coming so you guys could get to know them, and not, it's like I said, it's not just about musically artist wise, it's also businesses mindsets, whether you a painter, whether you are starting a hat freaking store.
You could be a tap dancer.
A tap dancer.
You wanna come here and get your tap on? We will have you get your tap on live.
Anybody listening, he's been saying tap dancing for a long time. Okay, I need someone who is an artist that's a tap dancer. Please DM me.
I got to see that.
DM me because he's been every segment or his show, Coffee with Anonymous. Do follow him for that too. Coffee with Anonymous with a Z, and music is with a Z instead of with an S. So make sure you follow him on TikTok. He does his morning show 8 to 10 in the morning. So trust me, he's always looking for tap dancers. So please, if you a tap dancer,
one of these days somebody gonna fuck around and get in that box and tap dance and they gonna blow me away.
So if you a tap dancer, tap in.
I know that's right.
So so please take these opportunities, these wonderful opportunities with Karen. You know, she got her thing, aka Promotions 21. Follow her on IG. Make sure that you tap in with her. I also be promoting her stuff heavy, and if you notice, the flyers do have her logo on her shit because like I said, we promote her too because she be promoting us heavy too. That's how you do things.
And make sure y'all go subscribe. I don't really see y'all hitting up the subscribe thing.
Right.
And I'm speaking to myself as well because I ain't hit it up yet either. But I need y'all to go subscribe because Bossie got mad exclusive things and all type of stuff going on that y'all need to stay tapped in with. So make sure y'all subscribe.
Yes, and
I'm gonna subscribe too. Yes.
Radio plays. Y'all want some radio rotation plays? We got that.
Absolutely. Reach out to us. And with that being said, unfortunately, this is our time.
Yes.
Be sure to catch Voices of an Artist podcast every Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Yes.
Looking forward to seeing each and every one of you back with us.
And this is Bossie V.
This is co-host Anonymous.
And our special guest, Miss
AKA Promotions in the building, Karen. Thank y'all again. Had a great time.
Absolutely.
Yes, and we see y'all next Friday, same time, same place. Just stay safe and use your voice. Later.
Later.